My project was about the safest streets in Columbia, South Carolina. So whether you're looking to buy a house or expand your business to new frontiers, it's essential for you to gain knowledge about what is happening on your potential street. So for this project, I have decided to focus on the local and secondary roads of Columbia, South Carolina. So in this first map, um, we have just like the base data that I started out with. We have the arrests in the city limits of Columbia, South Carolina from 2016 to 2024. And then this big bright blue polygon is just the city limits for the city of Columbia. You can see that there's a big blank space over where there are no arrests on the right side of the map. This is actually a fort, so there were no like main roads or arrest in this area, according to the data. So, this next map shows buffered roads within the city limits. I used a service feature layer from ArcGIS Online and then clipped it to my study area, which was the city limit. And I put a 100-foot buffer on these roads just to be able to make them into polygons so that I could see what arrests were in what polygons. So for my main analysis, I used the Summarize Within tool to be able to gather information about how many arrests occurred on certain streets, and then used intervals as you can see in the green, blue, orange, yellow, and red, where the number of arrests between 0 and 50 would be safe streets, 51 through 200 would be pretty safe streets, orange and yellow between 201 to 1,000 arrests within 8 years were depicted as semi-safe streets, or I'm sorry, semi-unsafe streets, and then the red were the most dangerous streets, which had the most arrests. So for further analysis, I used the 80/20 analysis geoprocessing tool, which shows clusters of hotspots within the area based on which points are closest together. So as you can see depicted by the large red circle that is showing downtown Columbia, um, these areas, or this area, I'm sorry, was the most dangerous as a cluster shown by the 80/20 analysis. And then even more processing, I implemented these income areas, which are from around, I know it's hard to tell in the legend, but I think it's from around $37,000 to $120,000 median annual income for each household. And these just kind of break up the city of Columbia into areas where they may not make as much in a year, or they do make a lot of money in a year. And as you can see, there was a pretty big correlation to the most dangerous streets being in these lower income areas. So overall, I think that if you were looking to expand your business into Columbia, or if you're looking to buy a house in Columbia, the safest bet for you would be to move into this eastern region right here, where yes, it may be a little bit more expensive due to the higher income. If you're not comfortable with paying a lot of money, then there's also this area just north of downtown, which has lots of safe streets and semi-safe streets that you could base your business or your buying of a house on. So yeah, that is what I have. Thank you.